May I come in?
Please come in.
May I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you.
Describe yourself.
Well, at first, let me thank you to give me the opportunity to tell something about myself.
Welcome.
I am Prasun Ghosh. I am from Subhaspolli, Durgapur 1. I read in class 12 in Durgapur 10 High School. That's all about myself.
May I know which streams do you study?
I study in the stream of science.
Okay. You are a science student.
Yeah.
Good. Then tell me about your parents.
My father's name is Pravir Ghosh. He is a businessman. My mother's name is Ruma Ghosh. She is a school teacher.
Good. May I know your hobbies?
My hobbies are singing, dancing, and etc. Many more.
Don't you like to read storybooks?
No.
Okay. Then tell me any famous singer.
Sonu Nigam.
Sonu Nigam, your favorite?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Then may I know your strengths and weaknesses?
My family is my strength because they support me in every path, no matter how the situation is. And my weakness, I'm very introverted, so it's my weakness.
Very good. Good answer. What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to become a doctor, and my long-term goal is to be a good person at all.
Good. You want to be a doctor.
Yes.
Very noble aim, I must say. May I know why you choose this profession?
Everyone has an aim in life. My aim in life is to become a doctor because as you say, the life of a doctor is very noble life.
Yeah, definitely.
They can help people who need them in their complicated situation. Being a doctor, I serve people in family, and the inner peace and satisfaction of saving people go far beyond feeling of anything.
Good thought. Okay. Okay, you may go now.
Thank you.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
May I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you.
Describe yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to describe about myself. I am Meghna Sarkar. I am the student of class 11 of Durgapur Taraknath High School, and I am from Sagarmala Colony.
Tell me about your parents.
My father's name is Kalyan Sarkar and my mother's name is Papia Sarkar. He is a serviceman and my mother is a housewife.
Tell me about your hobbies.
My hobbies are dancing and reading storybooks.
Okay. What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to be a microbiologist and my long-term goal is to be a good person and to take on more challenging factors to access my ability.
Why you want to be a microbiologist?
I want to be a microbiologist because whenever I read about viruses or bacteria, I feel very excited.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are I am a quick learner and I am adaptable to work in any environment, and I consider myself as a focused person. And my weakness is I am afraid of asking help from others to expedite my own work.
Okay, good. You may go now.
Thank you.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
Can I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you.
Describe yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to tell something about myself. I am Smita Khan. I am from Ravinder C, Durgapur 1.
Okay. Tell me about your parents.
My parents are Firoz Khan and Mahmood Khan. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
Okay. Tell me about your hobbies.
My hobby is playing cricket.
Okay. What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My long-time goal is to be a good person and my short-time goal is to be a paramedic.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are hardworking, attitude, honest, and helping others. And my weakness is trusting fake people and being emotional.
You want to be a paramedic. May I know why?
Because there is a great scope in paramedical sector, the high number of job opportunity in the fast growing medical industry. The healthcare industry is always need of skill and paramedics. And both government and private sector provide a lot of opportunity which pays good.
Very good. Okay. You may go now.
Thank you.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
May I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Describe yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to tell something about myself. My name is Ankita Banerjee. I am 16 years old and I am from Dakshinay in Durgapur. I study in Durgapur Taraknath High School in class 11 with science stream. That's all.
Tell me about your parents.
My father is Sriti Banerjee, who is a businessman, and my mother is Shravani Banerjee. She is a servicewoman.
Okay. Tell me about your hobbies.
My hobby is to read storybooks.
What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to be a psychologist, and my long-term goal is to take on more bigger and challenging targets in my life.
Why do you want to be a psychologist?
I want to be a psychologist because I have a passion to help people through effective psychological practice, and I enjoy this type of job which needs analytical skills and researching powers.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are I am honest, self-motivated person, and my self-belief is the pillar of my strength, and my weakness is I can't sleep until I finish my work properly.
Okay. You may go now.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
May I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you.
Describe yourself.
At first, let me thank you. Well, myself Sagar Kundu. I am from Netaji Subhas Durgapur 1. I did in class 12 in Durgapur Taraknath High School. That's all.
May I know which stream do you study?
I am in science stream.
Tell me about your parents.
My parents are Nimai Kundu and Tamali Kundu. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
Tell me about your hobbies.
I like to listen music and playing cricket.
What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to be a computer engineer and my long-term goal is to be a reputable person in the society where I live.
What are your strength and weakness?
My strengths are I am honest, I am self-motivated and hard-working person and I believe in myself. And my weakness are I believe on fake people easily and being emotional.
You want to be a computer engineer, right?
Yes.
May I know why?
In today's world, it is the highest paying salary and the computer engineers watch many challenges every day. That's why I chosen it.
Okay. You may go now.
Thank you.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
Can I sit?
Be seated. Describe yourself.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell something about myself. Well, I am Subhajit Chatterjee. I am 17 years old. I live in Netaji Subhas Durgapur 1. I read in class 12 in Durgapur Project Township Boys High School. That's all about myself.
May I know where is this Netaji Subhas Poli? Is it in Durgapur?
Yes.
Durgapur is in which district?
Paschim Bardhaman.
You belong to Paschim Bardhaman.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your parents.
My parents are Ranjit Chatterjee and Barnani Chatterjee. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
Okay. What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to be a businessman and my long-term goal is to be a good person.
You want to be a businessman. May I know the reason why you want to be a businessman?
I become a business owner because I want to help people. I like the freedom to set my own schedule and work with people. I truly believe I can help.
Good. Okay. What are your weaknesses and strengths?
My strengths are I am self-motivated, hardworking, honest, and I believe in myself and I learn things easily. And my weakness are I believe people easily and I don't feel comfortable until I finish my work.
Do you have any hobby?
Yes, my hobby is traveling.
Only traveling.
Yes,
Which place would you prefer to go?
Switzerland.
Switzerland? Dive abroad? Okay, you may go now.
Thank you.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
Can I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you.
Describe yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to tell something about myself. Well, my name is Rana Sahu. I am 18 years old. I read in class 12 in Durgapur Tadnath High School. I am from Netaji Subhash Poli, Durgapur 1.
Tell me about your parents.
My father's name is Sambunath Sahu and my mother's name is Maina Sahu. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to become a police officer and my long-term goal is to a good person.
Okay. What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strength is my family and my weakness is also my family.
Good. You want to be a police officer?
Yes.
May I know why?
Do you know, being a police officer is very proud for everyone because that allow the individual to contribute to our country's growth and industry. I want to work as a police officer because I feel it is my duty to save my locality. As a police officer, I would use the authority and save the common people.
Okay. Do you have any hobby?
Yes,
May I know what is your hobby?
of course. My hobby is bike riding and listening music.
Okay, good. You may go now.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes, come in.
Can I sit?
Be seated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Describe yourself.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to tell something about myself. Well, I am Devashish Divor. I am 18 years old. I read in class 12 in Durgapur Project Township Boys High School. I live at Birbanpur, Durgapur 2.
Okay. Tell me about your parents.
My father's name is Dasarath Divor and my mother's name is Swarnali Divor.
What's your father?
My father works in Durgapur power plant. My mother is a housewife.
What are your long-term and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is to get a job in reputed company where I can improve my skills and knowledge, and my long-term goal is to get responsible position where I work.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are I am self-motivated, hardworking, and honest. I believe myself, and my weakness is I believe people easily.
You may go now.